So as the chaos appears to amplify or step up, the external chaos, the crazy weather, the temperatures going up. We just had the record high temperature in San Francisco yesterday, which was 108. All time or just for the last 30 years, I'm not really sure, but I know it was some sort of a record. And as all of the political angst steps up, as the fear-mongering, the fear porn, the terrorist threats, economic collapse, all of this stuff, it's going to ramp up. It is ramping up. It's been ramping up. And that's part of the acceleration, which is happening right now. And the idea is that this flip or turning inside out is what will happen, or what is happening with people who have been beforehand 100% invested in the external drama and identifying with various aspects of that. It's Ogg's little triangle, inverted triangle with the big triangle on top and a little tiny one on the bottom. Or if you can imagine, you know those guys at the fair that twist the balloons and make balloon poodles and whatnot? If you imagine one of those balloons and you twist off the bottom of it and you have this little itty bitty bubble at the bottom and the whole big part is on top. If you imagine our external experience is that little itty bitty nubbin on the bottom, and that's where our contraction, stepping down of conscious awareness has been confined to in this place for the longest time. And it's not that we are disconnected from the larger or the more real aspect of who we are. It's just that we've been concentrated and focused in on external achievements and pleasures and getting a promotion, making sure you're financially secure, keeping up with the Joneses, keeping your hair and makeup right, your clothes. All that external stuff is the little teeny nubbin on the bottom of the hole, if you will. And what necessarily happens as the external becomes more and more degraded, what necessarily happens is your conscious flip happens, and your inner experience, your awareness of this physical realm is what your conscious focus and attention shifts to or flips to. That's what you're turning inside out to, because you're actually inside out now. Being concentrated and focused on the external is the inversion. That is the back-asswardness of the realm, and that's what is being flipped out of. Because as all of this stuff happens, there's always the opportunity to connect and identify with that and get invested in that and try to change the world or fix the world. Whereas if you remain as observer, detached observer, simple awareness, that simple looking is the vastness, that is the greater portion of the flipped triangle or the balloon analogy. Even though if you've been spending all of your time and energy focusing on the external, that inner awareness has always been there. It's just been neglected. It's been dust on the mirror. I've used that analogy before. And we're in the process of wiping the dust off. And at the moment where you remember, so to speak, because it's really a remembering, it's not even so much a flipping, it's all of this information and knowledge is within us. It's in the DNA, it's in the collective memory, the suppressed collective memory anyway. So it's not anything that we don't already know, it's just something that we forgot about. And as external stuff ramps its games up, withdrawing to the internal spaciousness, which is infinite and vast compared to this stuff, then these things that are happening have no effect on you whatsoever. And you just watch, you know. There's the realization that there's nothing to do about it. There's if you follow your intuition and you follow your heart, you follow what feels correct to you in every given moment, then the liberation, so to speak, happens automatically. There's no path or correct way or rule book. These things can help trigger sort of mini rememberings, but they're not gonna. Every path that you can conceive of is literally another trap system. It's another opportunity to contract further into the matrix. So yeah, just flip. Simple flip. And watch. Enjoy the drama. Opportunity is always there to either get scared about whatever's going on or whatever your perception of it is, or grab your bag of popcorn, sit back, watch it. You gotta watch it regardless. You can watch it with fear and angst and what should I do about this, or you can just watch. Very simple watching. Because it's doing itself, you're not doing it. It's unconscious manifest. So yeah. Be well, everybody. Take care.